Let's begin.
We start with the first laugh. Felipe Esparza on haunted houses in the bad part of town.
I live in a gated community. The windows are gated, the back door's gated, the front door. I went to a haunted house in my neighborhood. It cost $20 to get in, $30 to get out. They had gangsters, thugs in every door scaring you. What's up? You want to get shot? What, are you stupid? It was crazy. Somebody socked me in the face. My girlfriend came out with hickeys and a cold sore.
It's time for
Good morning, BJ. Good morning, Jules.
Good morning, guys.
Morning. What do we have today?
Where did Joe go after getting lost on the minefield?
Joe go. Boom.
Up.
Everywhere.
We were along the right path.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jules.
Things to look forward to in October is today is the first day of October.
Hard to believe, but let's see what we've got.
Rocktober
obviously.
begins today. We got a trip to Las Vegas we're going to be giving away as the grand prize.
Yeah.
We got limited edition Rocktober t-shirts. 8, 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5. 8, 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5.
There you go. Those are all the times.
That's when we're doing our double shots. You get to pick the second song, as always, via the website at BigDog979.com or the Big Dog app. You can log in about 20 minutes or so beforehand. We'll play the first one. You pick the second song.
Exactly. So make sure you have the Big Dog app downloaded and voting on the second songs. Be ready to go when you hear those double shots and for your words.
Yep. We'll give a word out. Then you enter it. You have a chance to win.
There you go. Very easy.
All right. Then there's some other stuff.
Okay.
That's going on.
That's
Major League Baseball playoffs start today. The Kansas City Royals.
3 o'clock.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Going to be glued to that one. Game 1 of the World Series is set for October the 25th. And the NHL season begins this weekend. First 2 games, Czech Republic is where they're going to play.
Really? Yeah, it's a home game for some of those guys.
Yep. In movies, the new Joker sequel lands on Friday.
I know a lot of people excited about that one.
Saturday night, about the early days of SNL, will hit theaters on the 11th.
Okay, I was wondering. I couldn't remember what day that came out.
So it's coming up quick.
Looking forward to that one.
The horror sequel, Smile 2, arrives on the 18th, and Tom Hardy returns as Venom in DC Comics' Venom: The Last Dance. That's coming up October the 25th.
Cool. All right.
Let's see here. American Music Awards will come up this Sunday. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony will air live on Disney Plus on the 19th.
Okay.
Holidays, you've got Yom Kippur starting on the 11th.
Okay.
Columbus Day on the 14th and Halloween on the 31st.
Very good.
Lesser-known holidays, but very important holidays. International Beer and Pizza Day on the 9th.
We all enjoy beer and pizza.
From International.
That brings the world together.
National No Bra Day is the 13th.
Is it now?
Okay. So no bras on the 13th.
Yes. You heard it here.
National Cat Day, October the 25th.
Okay. Should you celebrate that with your in your house every day?
It's huge.
It's huge.
There's things to look forward to this Rocktober. Harley's ready to win a grand.
Harley, what will you do with $1,000?
Probably pay bills. About all you can do with that.
Well, no. There's many
Not
things.
according to Bobby.
There's lots of things you could do with it.
I think one time he said you could buy a monkey.
You could? I don't know exactly what monkey prices are. I may be underestimating that. I'm not sure. But, you can put it towards a monkey at the very least.
Black market zoos.
All right.
Down payment, huh?
Down payment on a monkey.
See?
Exactly, yes. Best of luck to you, Harley. Here are your rules.
10 questions in 60 seconds. If you do answer all 10 correctly in 60 seconds, we'll give you $1,000. Any point you're not sure about a question, just say pass. We'll come back to it if there's enough time. And then whatever your first answer is, that is the official locked-in answer we do have to take.
All right. Here we go, Harley. Your $1,000 minute starts in 3, 2, 1. Which fruit is dried to produce raisins?
Grapes.
What's your favorite smell?
Candy.
What is the name of the largest planet in our solar system?
Jupiter.
What's the 6th letter of the alphabet?
G.
Which automaker produces the F-type sports car?
Jaguar.
What is 25% of 300?
75.
In Green Eggs and Ham, what is the character's name who refuses to eat the dish?
Sam.
What is the rarest blood type in humans?
O positive.
In what sport would you do the Fosbury flop?
Hockey.
Okay.
Buzzer sounded
You gave it a good run here this morning, Harley.
not bad. The 6th letter in the alphabet. That is F.
A, B, C, D, E, F. That's how I would have to do it.
I would do it with my fingers, too.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D. What is the rarest body blood type in humans? It is AB negative.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of that one.
I think, what'd you say? Oh, positive. That's one of the most common ones, I think.
Oh. Oops, wrong end of the spectrum.
It's all right. It's all right.
Hey.
You gave us a blood type. That's pretty good.
I was going to say, that to me is a win.
That's hard. Yeah.
In what sport would you do the Fosbury flop? It is the high jump.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I had no idea on that one.
Yeah,
I just guessed.
Well,
Yep,
I wasn't a
that's-
high jumper either. I think you have to be to know what that is.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Great run at it, Harley. No $1,000, but we still have some great prizes coming your way.
$20 in free play to High Winds Casino. Go down there and have a good time. Plus, while you're there, great meal in the steakhouse restaurant, a $10 certificate to enjoy that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hang tight, Harley. Everyone else, register to play the $1,000 minute. BigDog979.com.
Are y'all ready, kids?
What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
A guy in Oklahoma got arrested for stealing a vehicle.
Okay.
To get to his court date for another vehicle he stole.
Wow. Okay.
A guy named Cody was at a gas station in Stillwater, Oklahoma last week, and he had to get to a court appearance in Pawnee, 30 miles away.
Okay.
It was a pretty serious charge for possession of a stolen vehicle, so he couldn't be late. But no one at the gas station would give him a ride. So he decided his best option, steal another vehicle.
He was just at the gas station trying to hitch a ride for 30 miles.
Someone left their truck running, the
Yeah.
doors unlocked. So he hopped in and he took off.
Yeah.
Now, the truck belonged to an EMT supervisor.
Oh, gosh.
They had a pretty good idea where Cody was headed because he just told everyone at the gas station he needed a ride to court in Pawnee.
Somebody help me follow him to Pawnee.
Yeah. Cops caught up with him as he was walking into the courthouse. Good news, he did make his hearing on time.
Made his court date. That's good.
Bad news is they took him straight to jail after hearing and booking him on those charges.
Yeah.
Here is Officer Preston talking about Cody.
First responders had an idea of where that vehicle might be headed to. Trooper did believe he made sure that he made his court date.
Hey, I mean, you got to give
I
him props for
applaud
that,
him
right?
for that in a way. It's just, yeah.
He did admit that he took the truck, but claimed he was just borrowing it. I was not stealing it. I just borrowed it
I know,
without
Fred.
asking.
Yeah, I know Fred. He would be cool with this. It'll be fine. I was going to bring it back. There's a lot of people that don't work nearly this hard to try to get to their court date.
Right.
You know, he maybe should have tried to line something out a little earlier than, a few minutes before at the gas station. But you can't steal a car to go, try to get off on stolen car charges, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
There's a new TikTok game where players scream into their phones and act like chickens.
Oh, Yeah.
And it's very annoying. So, yeah, TikTok can actually be dumber.
Yeah,
Fortunately, you won't cause a scene while you play, since we're used to witnessing people shriek into their phones. And they usually say stuff from my list today.
Okay.
Top 6 other things besides acting like a chicken they scream into their phones.
Okay.
These are the top 6 other things we scream into our phones.
Okay.
Number 6. No, I will not hold.
All right, good. Yeah.
Number 5. Oh, yeah? Well, I quit.
You don't say that calmly.
No.
Not generally.
Number 4. We need an ambulance at the pickleball court.
Thought I could still be active, but here I am with a broken leg. Somebody call 911.
Can you hear me now? That's number 3.
It was a whole campaign for a long time.
Number 2. I've fallen and I can't get up.
I think they do that more into the life alert button, don't they? Maybe it's cell phones in
Cell
today's
phones now.
day and age. Yeah.
Life alerts are done and
They're
over
done
with.
and over with. Okay.
Top 6 other things we scream into our phones. I said, I love you, Grandma.
That's good.
There's your top 6 list today.
You're listening to the Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show. Big Dog 97.9.
Rocktober day number 1.
1st of October brings us Rocktober. Double shots of your favorite artist all Rocktober long and chances to win the limited edition Rocktober t-shirts.
Yes.
Plus, what the big grand prize is to
Vegas. You kind of get to, we'll give you a big pile of cash. Boom, cash.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you kind of build your Vegas trip.
That sounds good.
That's kind of how we're doing it.
I love that.
That way, we're not saying, hey, you have to go on this date and you get to stay here at this place and you get to do. Nope. You get to build kind of your Vegas trip.
Awesome. I like the idea of that. So, your chance to win your way to Vegas as well. Your personalized Vegas vacation.
Yes. Every day, all Rocktober long, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. Okay. We will play the Rocktober featured artist. Today is Nirvana.
Mm-hmm.
You will also get to vote on the second song that plays in that double shot. Mm-hmm. So go vote for that if you want to hear one of the specific songs. And then at the end, each time we're going to give you a word.
Yep.
Each hour that we do this.
Yep.
We'll give you a word. You text that word to 417-659-9797. You'll be in the running for that hour. At that point, someone will win a Rocktober t-shirt, one person out of there, and that person gets qualified for the Vegas trip.
Okay.
So the more times you listen, text in the word, the odds are better for you to get in and get a Rocktober t-shirt. Now, the thing is, you can qualify once per day, but you can only win one Rocktober t-shirt.
But let me say this. Even after you win your t-shirt, you want to keep texting in those words because that gives you more qualifiers.
Yes.
More chances to qualify for the Las Vegas trip.
Correct.
So you got to keep listening. You got to keep texting in the words. 8, 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5, 6 chances every day.
I guess we should give them the word.
We should. They're sitting there waiting like we know how it works. Come on, hurry up.
The first one.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Nirvana.
Yeah, we made it pretty simple.
Rocktober feature artist is Nirvana, so we'll make it Nirvana. So text in Nirvana, Nirvana. Text that now, 417-659-9797. You'll be in the running, have a chance to win a Rocktober t-shirt for this hour, and you might be the first person to get qualified for the Vegas trip.
417-659-9797. Text in the word Nirvana, your first Rocktober word of the day.
Well, he did not get into the Hall of Fame prior to passing away. Charlie Hustle. Pete Rose.
Everybody on their feet here in Cincinnati and a worldwide television audience watching here at Riverfront Stadium. 2-1 pitch from Schaub into left center. There it is. Rose has eclipsed Cobb. That's number 4,192. this certainly his crowning achievement. And
That was his crowning achievement. And that's before he got busted for gambling, which is you can't do.
It's very, very, very well publicized amongst the players. There's signs in every clubhouse. They know. They know you can't.
He knew.
Yep, he knew. He knew.
And because of that, he's not in the Hall of Fame.
It's an interesting argument now. Pete would have loved to have seen him. He wanted it so badly in his lifetime.
Which makes me wonder if now that he has passed and will never see that moment happen, will they try to put him in some fashion?
Well, he did receive a lifetime ban. The lifetime is over now, right?
And that's what I mean. He is a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
And as I said, he should be in the Hall of Fame in the sense that it is the Hall of Fame of baseball, and he is a very important history of baseball.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves that.
Yeah.
There should be an asterisk, so that way there is a black mark on his whatever they put in there.
It's so funny how we deal with the Hall of Fame because it's just a damn museum of baseball history, right?
Yes.
And it's funny how we make it. It's the opposite of what the Rock Hall of Fame does.
Exactly.
Which is, but I think that's what makes it great because we get frustrated every year with the Rock Hall of Fame. It's like,
They need to rename it.
Who cares?
It's the Music Hall of Fame.
Who cares? Who cares about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? It's like, none of these people play an instrument.
Right.
I don't know that you can qualify that as rock and roll. And Baseball Hall of Fame is the other end of the spectrum. Nobody gets in.
Unless we determine.
Yeah. And people
but if
hate
you do
on
this
that
or this
too.
or this or this or this or this,
You don't get into.
Oh, he said he was rude to me that one time I was doing an interview because a lot of the how to get in is the sports writers.
Yep.
He said he would not let me interview him and he was rude to me.
Mm-hmm.
I am not voting for him.
Well,
it's like
it won't be too much longer. There will be no sports writers left. It'll all be done by AI, and then maybe Pete Rose will get into the Hall of Fame.
I think now that he's passed, he should get in some black mark of an asterisk of saying, hey, he got a lifetime ban.
Right.
He's in posthumous in a sense, and you put him in that way.
Yeah.
Same, I think, with the handful of steroid players because, don't get me started, but again, Major League Baseball knew, and I think encouraged it because they were making a ton of money off of it because it brought baseball back. Because after the strike, nobody was watching.
Yeah.
Nobody cared because they were pissed.
Yeah.
Steroids brought people back.
Yeah.
And they turned their head on watching these players do it, and they knew it was going on. You profited off of it. Now you act like, now we're high and mighty because now no. You let those players in. If you want to put something on there that was during the whatever era, go ahead, but they should be in there.
It's all an integrity thing, both things, an integrity question.
Then baseball has an integrity problem at the top.
I don't think that was argued.
Everything that rocks all day, the Big Dog 97.9. There is your 9 o'clock Rocktober featured artist that we will be doing the rest of the day at 11, 1, 3, and 5. You voted on that song there, which you can do on the app and also at BigDog979.com. And you got to text this word we're about to give you in. Mm-hmm. One person will get a Rocktober T-shirt. You can only get one shirt, by the way.
For the month of Rocktober.
For the month.
Not for the day.
You can qualify once per day.
Correct.
Now, if you text in the word every hour that we do this at 8, 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5, that ups your chances to be picked.
Exactly.
So you want to do it every hour.
Yeah, because there's a big grand prize at the end of Rocktober this year as well.
Somebody's partying in Vegas.
See?
Airfare, hotel.
You want to be able to qualify as much as possible, so make sure you're texting in the winning word every single time throughout Rocktober. It gives you more chances to go party in Vegas and, of course, get that limited edition Rocktober T-shirt.
This hour's word is going to be Nirvana, like the band we just played.
Yeah.
Nirvana, Nirvana.
Okay.
So you text that now, 417-659-9797.
417-659-9797. Text in the word Nirvana for a chance to get into Rocklahoma.
Another double shot coming up for you at 11 o'clock this morning and 1 o'clock with Megan Mays. Got you covered at 3 and 5 o'clock today.
Are you ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
There are two kinds of stores that looters target during disasters and other chaos.
Okay.
High-end places with electronics and luxury items, and places with essentials, grocery stores, pharmacies, hardware stores,
Liquor
and these guys.
Oh, and these guys.
Apparently on Friday evening, cops in an evacuated area of Florida arrested two guys for looting a merch store for a presidential candidate.
Ah, I see. Okay.
57-year-old Lance and 61-year-old John.
Okay.
Officers were there specifically to watch out for Hurricane Helena burglars.
That's why they were there. Okay.
The men were loitering outside the closed business plaza that had a Trump store, and they had a bunch of merch on them, including a Trump cowboy hat.
That's interesting. I haven't seen that yet.
They told police the items were, quote,
Yeah.
they just washed up in the hurricane.
We didn't loot these. They floated down to us.
Cops, of course, didn't buy it. They charged them with burglarizing an unoccupied structure, which is a felony.
Oh, yeah.
As well as a misdemeanor for loitering and prowling.
And prowling.
They prowled.
Oh, they did prowl. Well, you got to prowl if you're going to steal, usually. So probably going to get that prowling charge tacked on most of the time whenever you're burglaring.
Yeah.
Burglarizing. Burgling. I don't know. I don't know how to say it still. I do know this. You cannot go knock off the Trump store because there's a hurricane going on, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Point of the show, we find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
Roller disco show. Chris seems pretty excited about it.
Oh, yeah. We're really pumped.
It is coming, and it's going to be on HBO. Or no, sorry.
Max.
It's going to be on Max.
Nobody
knows what
we killed HBO
that is. Yeah.
to put
Anyway.
the Gaines on it.
Yeah, that's what Gaines doing
instead of all the
remodel people doing a roller disco show.
That's what's on HBO now, because we killed HBO, we turned it into Max, so now we have that. We used to have all these they have the dragon shows.
Well, they still have
which are
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
But we had several different shows like that.
The Last of Us new season is coming.
Now we can't produce that. We have to produce roller disco judging reality show.
I've liked some of the shows, even the recent ones. I can't wait. The Penguin's on now, by the way.
And I haven't watched it yet.
Somebody, I'm sure we're talking about the same guy.
Yep.
He told me it was very good.
And I'm very excited. I just haven't had time to watch it
2
yet.
episodes in. I'm waiting until probably 3 episodes.
Yeah.
That way I can.
But I've heard that
it's pretty good.
It's really good. And I have a feeling it would be.
I do too. What did you learn today, by the way?
I learned that you are not a big fan of the roller. I started playing it, and your face immediately got the,
It's the disco.
It's
the disco more than the roller
doing?
skating, I think. And it's just my mom made me listen to that.
And you're also not a big, apparently you're not into the roller skating people, because I mentioned the legendary roller skater. And you were like, who?
Oh, yeah. I guarantee I could do a poll today and say that name.
Put 3 names up.
$100 if you know what this guy is famous for. Nobody would know.
Nobody.
Not one person
maybe
would know.
1%.
The
out of
legendary roller skater.
Out of 100 people, I'm going to say maybe 1.
Do you think if I went to the skating rink that even one person in there would know
If there was 100 people, yes. As long as they were over the age of, 20.
Yeah, there's no recent legendary roller skaters. I think you got to be over the age of 40. You probably have to care about the roller disco thing. That's probably what he's legendary for. All right, let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Happy birthday to Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
He is 55 today. Here he is talking about working on new characters.
Now I'd like to do a few characters if I can. This first character I've been working on is called the Timid Pimp. And he's on the phone with one of his hookers. Here we go, the Timid Pimp. Hi, Amber? Hi, it's Marcus. Yeah, I can hold. All right, this next character... This next character I'm working on is called the Apathetic Redneck. And he's on the phone with his brother who's getting ready to get the death penalty. Yeah, man, that sucks about the death penalty. Yeah, Mama told me. Hey, what are you going to do with your Camaro? Okay, this next character I've been working on for a while is called the Gay Snake.